Hi everyone and welcome to Sylpharionz channel. Today we are going to talk everything about High Wizard, starting from stats build, equipment comparison, skill combos and shadow weapon. Let's start with stats. You need to pump everything into intelligence until it's maxed out at 80, and then you can decide if you want to add fit or dex depending on what you like. Take note that every 100 stats will give you a bonus, so try to aim for those through enchantment. Now for equipment, there are two different weapons that you can use, one-handed with shield or two-handed staff. One-handed will give you more HP, magic penetration and magic damage bonus. Two-handed will give you more haste. Personally, I feel one-handed is better because that TPS is 0 damage. Also, when you unlock your shadow equipment, one-handed will boost your wind and water damage, while two-handed will boost your fire and earth damage. This is the important damage formula to follow as a high wizard. So as you can see here, final magic penetration and final magic damage bonus is very important in our damage calculation. For weapon, you can use Desert Wolf or Archer Skeleton card. For armor, just use the standard set of 12% HP card. For accessories, it depends on what you want to do. I use 3 Obeano and Blinder for PvP to give 100% stun rest, but you can also use Pen or Zerom card. And for headgear, you can use Mummy or Varied cards depending on what you like. It's very important for High Wizard to achieve high enough haste to cast your spell, level 10 skills without variable cast time and cooldown. And that's where your white accessories can help. As a normal wizard, as long as you can cast level 10 Stormgust and Lord of Vermilion, your haste should be fine. But as a high wizard, you will now need more haste to keep 100% uptime on your amplify magic power buff, as well as try to reduce the cast time of Napalm Vulcan as much as possible for MVP hunt. Okay, let's now go over to the skill builds. As the Master of Elements, High Wizard will need a lot of loadouts. There are some skills that you need in every loadout, such as Amplify Magic Power, Safety Wall, Soul Drain, Energy Code, and Firewall. The rest of the skills points will go to the elemental spells. First loadout is for Ice and Wind. The key combos here is Stormgust to Chain Lightning to Lord of Vermilion for AoE, and Frost Diver, Jupiter Thunder, and Lightning Bolt for single target. This is your bread and butter farming loadout because every monster attribute will be changed to water for the extra wind damage afterwards. It's also very good in the Lost Temple instance when you just change to High Wizard. Second loadout is for Fire and Ghost. The key here is utilizing the Kindle and Intense Telekinesis passive for your skill rotation. Use all fire spells when Kindle is triggered, and use the pump build or Vulcan when intense telekinesis is triggered. This is your MVP hunt loadout as it's very focused on single target damage. Third loadout is for Earth and Fire. The key combo here is Abyssal Swarm to Gravitational Field to Meteor Storm. This is used for harder mobs that require CC, crowd control, and that's why we keep them stun locked under Gravitational Field and Meteor Storm, which are your two highest AoE damage spells in the game. Also used for showing off Meteor Storm in town. Fourth loadout is for PvP. Here you will need all CC available from previous 3 loadouts, but the key ones are Earth Spike and Frost Nova to keep incoming enemies stunned or frozen. Once they are stunned or frozen, you can then proceed to bombard them with more CC in a chain like this. Earth Spike to Frost Nova to Frost Diver or Firewall, and then to Jupiter Thunder or Chain Lightning, and then to Abyssal Swarm, to Gravitational Field, to Storm Gust, and finally Lord of Vermilion. Fifth and final loadout is for Endless Tower. In this loadout, you will just spam all the AoE spells in rotation to kill all the mobs, and then change to another loadout for the bosses. Safety Wall and Firewall is the most important spells in ET to prevent damage from the monsters. The rotation is slightly similar to the PvP loadout. Safety Wall to Earth Spike to Frost Nova to Firewall, and then Storm Gust, Chain Lightning, Lord of Vermilion, Abyssal Storm, Gravitational Field, and finally Meteor Storm. Okay, finally we will talk about the shadow equipment. You can only awaken one weapon at a time, so choose carefully. As mentioned earlier, one-handed will boost your ice and wind skill, and two-handed will boost your fire and earth skill. If you pump magic life steal, you can save on potions while farming. You need to use guild contributions to level up your shadow equipment, so plan carefully on what you want to improve. Alright, that's all for the video, and hopefully it helps you guys as an aspiring high wizard. Don't forget to subscribe and see you in the next video.